So on the Paul Pierce on his podcast, they got into a conversation that's kind of into the passport bros. Oh boy, his co-host, she didn't like that. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Us black men, I'm telling y'all, we need to follow in French Montana steps. You see, he cracking.
He's cracking.
He's like, man, I'm out here with these. No, I'm good.
Don't listen to Paul. There's women in the States that are cool and a vibe.
Nah, it ain't. The States women, they don't have the same values as these women overseas. They value they men. They priorities they men first. They not shaking ass on Instagram every
Not
day.
every woman is doing that, Paul.
That's American women. That's the majority.
No, not every woman is doing that though.
Okay, now I would say they're both right. Let me go on the point. Not every American woman is out there twerking and acting a fool. Not every American woman is not, half dressed, okay? Not every American woman has bad values, okay? But there are a lot who are twerking. There are a lot who are half dressed. There are a lot that don't have good values. And unfortunately, the society in America encourages it with women. There's no shame that or ridicule or anything for those behaviors. Now, fast forward and go to the culture that the French Montana and all of them is in, the Arab culture. You can't do all that. That will not be tolerated. That's what Paul Pierce is saying. Say, listen, certain cultures overseas will not allow that. If they were doing it, they would have to do it secretly, and nobody can't know what they were doing. And if their family found out, it would be hell to pay. So traditional family values, just let me go there. Traditional family values in America is not respected. We are in a nation where men can say, don't call me a man, I'm a woman now, okay? Don't misgender me. That's the nation that we live in. There are other nations that wouldn't be tolerated. I'm just giving you an example of where we at, right? So men got to navigate all that. Men got to navigate a society that hates them. Because American society hates men. A woman can leave a man, divorce him. She could have been cheating on him and divorce him and still get half of everything and the kids, and he had to pay child support and spousal support. That's how much American society hates men. Men are the only one that's being left to be held accountable in this nation. So when Paul has said that, he's basically saying is, yes, in that society, they cater to them. They cater to the men because that is the culture. American culture don't cater to men. American culture is about the women being over the men. Let's call it what it is. So when an American man go to another culture, whether it's Arab culture, it could be African culture, it can be Caribbean culture, it can be Asian, it can be Latino. If you go to most of those other cultures, the men are respected. Elders are respected. In America, it's not. Elders aren't respected in America. Men aren't respected in America. No, they're not. I remember when I was in Kenya, I seen an elderly man coming to the airport. They were running to go help him, running to put him, make sure he's not walking too far and all of that. You see the difference with elders versus in this country. I never forget, y'all. I had just got back from Kenya. Was at JFK, and at JFK they had this elderly man, and me and my wife looking like, and we're like, nobody's helping this man. And my wife said, yeah, go help him because he needs help. So I went over there. I said, yeah, brother, you need some help? He said, yeah, I appreciate it. And I walked the brother to, I said, what terminal are you going to? So I'm walking the brother to, make sure he got his stuff or whatever. Nobody was helping him. Nobody. But that's American culture for you. Elders aren't helped here. They're treated like crap. It's in the culture, right? And that's what Paul is getting at.
I'm not doing that. So
there's more women in America doing that than out the country.
I can agree, but they're out the country. Women are getting paid $25 to have sex with anybody. Colombia, go there, Brazil. So please kill it. Because I know. And y'all want to glorify these out the country women. These out the country women, you give them $30 and they're sucking you and all your homeboys in one night. So stop trying to glorify that. I'm sick of it. Anyways, yeah.
Only difference between that.
Why is she so pressed about that though? You said that you don't twerk, you don't do any of that mess, right? Okay, cool. And I'm happy for her, right? Let's give her a hand clap. I'm happy for her. I really am. But why you got so pressed about what women doing outside this country? Clearly, that's women on the blade. If dudes are going to go buy on the blade, that's on them. Would you want to do that's buying on the blade out there in Colombia? Why would you even put yourself in the same category as those women? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Why are you getting pressed by it? It sound like you don't got a man, because if you have a man, you wouldn't be pressed by that. Not at all. You wouldn't even care what these dudes are doing with these other women.
Here is the prices up over here.
Yeah, well, don't try to say their values are so different than I shaking out. No, they are. They're doing it.
They are,
and they're getting on, shaking ass and all type of stuff. Yeah. Listen, so don't try it.
Man, I ain't trying nothing, but I'm just saying, like, right now, if you ain't taking a girl shopping, if you ain't got no bread, if you it's almost impossible to get a girl out here.
Hey, and bottom line, women overseas, you got to take them shopping too. But the difference is the American dollar goes so much further outside this country. Now, in the country, the American dollar is a piece of crap. I'm be honest with you, the American dollar acts like a third world currency in the country, but it's the gold standard outside the country. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. So if you're a guy traveling to Brazil or Colombia or whatever, the American dollar, then yeah, your money going real far. And women that you couldn't get in the United States because the price is so high, because you may be priced out for those women, you can get that over there in those countries, right? But that's really what that is. But I don't know why she's so pressed by that. I mean, dudes gonna do what they do, and yes, the culture is totally different. Let me tell you something. Women speaking to men is part of the culture. Women interacting with men and smiling and all of that is part of the culture. Over here, a guy want to say something like, "Don't talk to me," or like, "Oh, I don't want to." Oh, like I'm sick of these men. Like, you don't hear that in other cultures. You just don't. So since you don't hear that in other cultures, that's why a lot of these men are like, yeah, I'm cool. Let me go over here. There's no reason to get mad. All you got to get, sis, in the video is just your man. That's it. Be there for one man. Who cares what other women doing? Just get the one man you want, right? So I don't know why you ain't got the man you want, but clearly you don't have him, because that subject matter pressed you pretty good, right? But men gonna travel overseas. We live in a global economy. They want to deal with some women that got a little bit more culture behind them, that where men actually have a chance and a shot. There's nothing you really can do about that. I mean, I say get the traditional family back going again.